Hi friends, welcome back to Robotics Automate Academy. From today, we will be starting a new chapter, working with strings. You might be wondering why are we learning strings again? The reason is strings serve an important purpose in programming. You will know it when we complete this chapter. This video is part 1 of chapter / working with strings. In the next video, you will learn how to create strings with special characters. Now let's get started. Your computer doesn't understand strings. It's a basic fact. Computers understand numbers, not letters. When you see a string on the computer screen, the computer actually sees a series of numbers. However, humans understand strings quite well, so applications need to be able to work with them. Fortunately, Python makes working with strings relatively easy. It translates the string you understand into the numbers the computer understands, and vice versa. To make strings useful, you need to be able to manipulate them. Of course, that means taking strings apart and using just the pieces you need or searching the string for specific information. String manipulation is an important part of applications because humans depend on computers performing that sort of work for them, even though the computer has no idea of what a string is. After you have the string you want, you need to present it to the user in an eye-pleasing manner. The computer doesn't really care how it presents the string. In fact, it may be downright difficult to read. Knowing how to format strings so that they look nice on screen is important because users need to see information in a form they understand. You should already know that any string, like a word, a phrase, or a sentence, are composed of individual characters. You may wonder why it's important to even know how Python works with characters. The reason is that many of the functions and special features that Python provides work with individual characters, and you need to know that Python sees the individual characters. Even though you see a sentence, Python sees a specific number of characters. Now I will show you something. So first I will print hello there, then I will print hello there again, and lastly I will print this is a multiple line string. If you look carefully, I used single quotes here, I used double quotes in the second print statement, and lastly I used triple quotes in the last print statement. Each of the three print function calls demonstrates a different principle in working with strings. When you use a triple quote, the text can appear on multiple lines. Now let's run the code. But before that, let me just add more to all of this. Here I will just say single quote. Then over here I will say double quotes. And lastly, I will just add more to this. This is a multiple line string using triple quotes. It is possible to use triple quotes in Python. And now let's run the code. As you see, Python outputs the desired results, and notice that the multi-line text appears on 3 lines. This is one type of formatting. You can use multi-line formatting to ensure that the text breaks when you want it to on screen. If I try to do the same thing with double quotes or single quotes, like we can say this is not working. You can say anything, and now if we run the code, The results show that it is not working.